Good afternoon, everybody. So you probably thought you were tuning in to see episode 5, our final episode of the Slow It Down tour. 5-week road trip throughout the western part of the United States. We hit states such as Nevada and Utah and Wyoming and Montana and Idaho and Washington and Oregon. A bunch of national parks, including Yellowstone and Glacier, Grand Tetons and Mount Rainier. And we finished up our Slow It Down tour hanging with the boys. Denny, Marcus, and Ike Thone just outside Crater Lake. Well, you're going to get to that in a little bit. However, it's about a week after that trip concluded, and when you spend 5 weeks on the road, you realize there are some changes you can make to your travel adventure vehicle, and that's what this is. So we decided to gut the interior. I needed a new battery, so I upgraded to a lithium 206-hour amp lithium battery. Lowered the bed a little bit to give us a little bit more headroom. We contemplated putting a high top roof on it, but we looked at the costs and we're like, yeah, probably not a good idea. Built this cabinet. This is where Tina's going to store a bunch of her stuff, and I'll probably put a few things in there. So what do we need to do? And maybe I'll do a video on that. I'll just probably do a walk around video. So we need to finish up the bed platform. I need to install my VIP boxes on the side over there. We're going to build a little cabinet here for our propane tank and for our water. And we upgraded the water. We're going to go from 5 gallons of water with 2 gallons for backup up to 10 gallons of water. So I need to build a cabinet for that, build a cabinet to house all the electronics. We'll move the solar controller to a different location, and we're just gonna give the van more energy and better energy flow and more utility. So maybe there'll be a video on that, maybe there won't be, but let's get to episode 5 of our Slow It Down tour. Oregon is the focus of this adventure. Thanks for tuning in to Cope Designed. Welcome to the Oregon coast. I know it's windy as hell, so the mic is probably picking that up. We are in Lincoln City, Oregon. You're back there?
I am back here.
Yep. We're in the process of wrapping up a hike. About 11:30 a.m. Friday. And we're wrapping up this hike here in the Willamette National Forest. You can see the boss back there. Beautiful out here, as you can see. Great temperature, great weather. And we are off to Bend in a few hours. But before that, we're gonna have a good old-fashioned breakfast. So we'll see you back. Bacon, eggs, potatoes, a cup of coffee, another cup of coffee, and it's gonna be great. But before we do that, let's take a look at this trail that we're working our way through.
Scissors come really handy with the little pan we have.
Yeah. We mainly use this little pan. That's what the boss likes to use, so that's what we use.
And to be really unhealthy after this long hike, whatever fat comes out from here, I'm gonna fry my potatoes there.
Yay! Good old-fashioned breakfast. Bacon, eggs, and potatoes. Love it. Along.
Potatoes went on the ground.
My fault.
Here they are.
And there it is. Don't know why I have the French press in there. You hungry?
On your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy that. All right, see you later. See you in Bend, Oregon, Cracker Barrel, in the Hausa, something. As you all know, we are big fans of the desert, the high desert, specifically Lucerne Valley, Apple Valley, and we're here in Bend, Oregon, and we're here to visit the High Desert Museum. Let's see what Bend, Oregon has to offer as far as the high des is concerned. Come on.
Competition is on.
Competition is on. Tina and I were really impressed with the High Desert Museum. The museum begins by taking you through an exploration of Native American culture in the region, culture and lifestyle. You can see there's a lot of different artifacts and garments and just a lot of different examples of how Native folks lived. And then it takes you through the influx of frontiersmen, trappers, entrepreneurs, and the resulting conflict between their lifestyle and that of the Native Americans. Again, here's some footage about miners and the mining that took place in the region. There's also a bit of information on the pioneers who were moving west in search of the American dream. And then the museum kind of finishes off nicely with more recent Oregon history. And again, you can see here's some more footage on the folks that were looking to find the American dream. But then the museum ends on more recent Oregon history and the possibility that Oregon can serve as a utopia. And there's a little bit of information here on the Rajneesh and the commune that he led. If you're interested in more on the Rajneesh, great documentary on Netflix called Wild Wild Country. Let's get back to the museum now. Sunday, and we're heading out of Bend right now. Gonna go riding for a little bit, and then meet Mike and Marcus at an RV park. Nevertheless, as we head out of Bend, I would be remiss if I didn't point out exactly what is behind me. It is the last remaining Blockbuster in the United States. And for those of you guys who are my age, or maybe even like in your 40s, you remember Blockbuster. It was the king of video rental facilities. However, they hit on hard times as soon as Netflix and Hollywood Video came into business. And so Blockbuster is no more, except for this very last one. So this is the last remaining Blockbuster in the United States, maybe the world. I don't know if they were even worldwide. How'd that climb treat ya? Woo! Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Heading to the hot springs. About 11 a.m. here. Bit of a climb.
Yeah.
But we are within striking distance of the hot springs, and hopefully it's not too crowded. And we'll be able to get in there and enjoy the therapeutic pools that Mother Nature has provided. See you there.
Dude, I'll talk you guys' ear off about drones, but you get sick of it.
I'm already sick of it. Okay, thoughts?
You get in this one and work your way down to the cold.
Oh, how does that hole down there?
Well, I thought I'm going all the way down. I'm talking about the river, dumbass.
I got to go all the way back down to the river?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is terrible.
Are you just gonna put your legs in, or are you gonna go all the way in?
Oh. Man, I can feel it clearing out the mucus already. Does that got any sulfur in it? Water's 105 degrees. Woo!
Okay, here we are, Crater Lake, Cleetwood Trail. I got Ike behind me somewhere. There he is. We are making our way down to Crater Lake, and we're gonna see if we can take a little dip. Marcus behind me, Denny behind me, the boss is out in front. We will see you down at the lake.
Oh yeah, I like the socks. Yes. There you go. I love it. America. Yeah. Woohoo!
Video. How's the temperature?
Cold, but not terrible.
Whenever you're ready.
And this is where our Slow It Down tour comes to an end. We spent the last final days of this 6-week road trip with Mike, Marcus, and Denny, and Tynan and myself at the Crater Lake RV park, and did a bunch of exploring in the area, hit those hot springs that you guys saw, and swam in Crater Lake, and it was a great time. Didn't do much filming here because I just wanted to hang out with my peeps and just relax and put the camera away. Nevertheless, we hung out and had a great time. A lot of fires, a lot of great conversation. And as it happened so many of the nights, Tyne and I ended up at a Motel 6. We didn't actually stay in the hotel, but we stayed in the parking lot. Cracker Barrel, Motel 6, Hampton Inns, Walmart. They're your friends when you're on the road. Hope you guys enjoyed the Slow It Down tour for 2022. We'll see you again in the next one. Hey, man, stay wild.